What's up everybody, Pete with Auto Repair Tips. Well, you know, on this channel I don't do a lot of tool reviews. I do some. I've done more in the past than I have recently. I just kind of trying to get away from it. But weirdly enough, about, I don't know, a month or so ago, I had a 1/2-inch drive snap-on that I've had for probably longer than some of y'all been mechanics. And it finally took a crap on me. And so, you know, I went to price one out, and it was kind of pricey from Snap-on. I've been shopping around, and about a week ago, this company contacted me. I can't really pronounce their name. It's UAOAII, Yoali or something like that. They're from China, of course. And they said, would I look at this 1/2-inch drive electric impact? I said, sure, bring it on. Mine took a shit, so I said, sure, I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at it. But I did tell the guy, I said, man, if it's a piece of crap, I'm gonna let you know. It's gonna be an honest review, but I got it for free, so you know, I can't argue that point, right? All right. So let's take a look at the inside of this thing. He wanted me to do an unboxing. To me, unboxings are boring. It comes in a plastic box, and we don't really, you know, care too much about the box. You really care about the tool, right? So here it is. Here's your plastic box. Let's look inside and see what's in it. So looking inside the box, comes with about a 4-inch extension, it looks like. It comes with a set of sockets starting at 24 going down to maybe 17. I don't know what grade metal it is. In my honest opinion, feeling it, it doesn't feel like it's that high a quality. I'm sure they'll work, but you probably won't get a lot of use out of it. Most likely they'll end up breaking, but you do get sockets with it. I think the part everybody cares about is this right here. Now I did charge the batteries up already, so they're fully charged. It's got some good weight to it. It's 21 volts. When I was messing with it, one thing I thought was pretty neat, in reverse when you're taking one off, you see how it cuts off? And I've got the trigger pulled. If it doesn't feel any resistance, it'll cut off like that. And what that does is that prevents it, so when you're taking a lug nut off or a bolt, it prevents it from spinning off and flying and just going somewhere in the shop or hitting you in the face or whatever. Now going on with it, it's on. You can hear the difference in the speed. This is 1, power level 2, and power level 3. Now it looks like you can cut that mode off. So yes, in reverse, you can hit the button here and cut that off. It's on, hit it, and cuts it off. The light's in a weird spot. It's shooting upward. I mean, it'd been neat if they could have angled it where it shot more straight out. All right, let's see how it takes off these lug nuts on this gas car. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna put the tool to use in different situations, and then at the end, I'll give you my opinion on it, and I'll show you all the different little things I do with it. That's reverse, continuous. Now I'm gonna put the button, let's see how it does. See it cut off? That was pretty cool. Only thing it did is though it stopped it halfway. So you take it off right with my hand. I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of that mode, but some of you might be. Let's take it off. I don't think I'd use the automatic stop like in taking lug nuts off. It's just, I don't know, because it left it on halfway, and that's kind of a BS. You got to go in there with your finger and take it off the rest of the way. So we're going to drop an oil pan on a 96 Chevy truck, and one of the things we need to do is drop the exhaust system, and it's definitely got some rusty, crusty bolts up there. So let's see how well it'll take these off. I did put a little juice on it, help lube it up some. I tell you what, let me get in a swivel head. All right. Get the torch. I felt like if I would have kept going, it would have snapped it right off. So we're gonna put a little heat on it with a torch, then let me go back and try it again. Let's see what that does here. Burning down the house. So to be honest with you, on doing those exhaust bolts, I wasn't really a fair shake on this tool because exhaust bolts are a pain in the ass and you gotta have the right angle, gotta heat them up. I'm gonna try the caliper bolts now, but I'm gonna put it back in that mode that when it just stops. Let's see what happens on that. I didn't like it with lug nuts, but let's see how I like it taking off these caliper bolts. Actually, it's not bad, because normally if I don't catch it just in time, these bolts go flinging across the room. Not too bad. So this is going to be a 2-for-1. This guy came in last week and complained about some brake problems. His rear brakes were gone and we heard grinding back there, so we replaced the rear brakes. And he said he was driving along and all of a sudden he started hearing it on the front side. Check this out. We're getting new calipers, so if it falls, it don't matter. But, come on. I would say that caliper might be sticking. What do you think? It has seen better days. Rotors are gone. Because the left side, we did pull the left side and check it last week, and the left side was good and fat, and we didn't hear any noise coming from the front. But slides are good. But there's definitely some kind of problem there. What do you think? Let's see what it can do with some caliper brackets now. Sometimes these bolts are a bit of pain. I've been on there a while too, so I know they're a little rusted. What size are they? I think they're the same size. Yeah, they are. You know, a lot of times I see people using the chrome sockets on like a bolt that should be impacted off. If you use an impact, you know, words of the wise, switch to an impact socket. Nice.
Looks like the pan is hitting the axle.
All right. Not a bad little test, did a good job. We'll keep plugging away and putting it through the test and see if we can come up with something that it doesn't perform well in. All right, next thing we're gonna pop out is the axle nut. It did pretty good taking the axle nut out. I haven't had any issues with this so far. All right, some final thoughts on this electric impact I've been using. We'll start with the battery. It lasted me about 2 weeks before I had to charge it up. I didn't have any problems with it on anything that I used it on. If I went to go take an exhaust bolt out or a shock or a suspension part or anything like that, it did what I asked of it. It didn't have any problems with it at all. When you're using it though, you know what a DeWalt sounds like when you're using it? The impact part, it's like bam, bam, it hits really hard and like almost like with an air pocket in there. That's kind of what this does. My snap-on one is a little bit tighter. It's less of a jolt when you're going to use it, should I say? That's probably a better way to describe it, a jolt. But other than that, it did fine. Now, how long it's gonna last me, that's just hard to say. I'm gonna continue to use it. If it craps out early, I will make a short little video and update it and let you guys know that, hey, it didn't last. But as of right now, I'll continue to use it and I'm not gonna buy one because it did everything I asked of it. And I have no complaints with this at all. If you want one, there'll be a link in the description. Just hit it. Anytime you purchase something, a small portion will go to the channel and I appreciate that. Other than that, guys, it's like I said, it feels good in the hand, and there's no complaints about this thing. All right, that's it for this video. I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Catch you later.